everybody, today I'm going to show you how to do cheesy sausage hash brown casserole. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and fried the sausage, and I made the gravy ahead of time. You can use any kind of sausage you want, just use about a pound. And then the gravy, I used 2 of these packets here, and you just go by the directions on the back of how to make them. Okay, so now I'm gonna just basically put everything together. I already preheated my oven on to 350. And these hash browns they're not frozen, so I like to get these kind because it cooks faster. And I think it tastes better than the frozen kind too. So we'll open these. And the next, I'm going to put the sour cream in. We'll do about a tablespoon. About like that. And I'll use this spoon to stir it. Kind of get it all around if you can. And get it, make sure it's stirred well. There's some right there. And you're welcome, you could use frozen hash browns if you want, but I suggest that you use these kinds. They just taste better. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. Okay, now I'm gonna put some salt, and you can just put as much salt as you want. I just do about that much there. And then next I'm going to put the sausage in. I'm going to stir this. Just enough to get it kind of moved around. And then I'm going to pour the gravy on there. And this helps it mix together well too. I'm just going to do that much for right now. And then the last step that we're going to do is we're going to put the cheese inside the casserole and on top as well. And I use mild cheddar. But you're welcome to use, any kind of, I would say some kind of cheddar if you like sharp or whatever, but I like the mild, so. All right, we'll pour the rest of this gravy on there. And like I said, that was 2 packets. If you want to make a smaller size, like half of this dish, then you just would use 1 packet of gravy. I still would use, and I would just use 1 package of hash browns, but I still would use a pound of the sausage if you want to just make this like half instead of the full casserole. Okay, now we're gonna put this cheese in here. And I do about a cup of cheese inside to mix it up. Might be a little over a cup, but you just kind of eye it like I did to what you prefer. It's really simple. Only 5 ingredients that you have to use. And if you, like I said, all I did was season it with some salt. The gravy and the sausage pretty much seasons it itself, so you don't have to put a lot of different seasonings in there. And looks good to me. So now I'm just gonna flatten it out. And I'm going to put cheese on top. Like I said, at your discretion. I don't really measure this part at all for the cheese. My family likes a lot of cheese, and so do I, so. Okay. And now I'm gonna put it into the oven. It's on 350, and I'm gonna put it on there, or I should say in there, for about 15 minutes. And if the cheese isn't melted all the way, then I'll do it for about 10 more minutes. And that's how you make the cheesy sausage Hashbrown casserole. Okay, this is the finished product. I put it in the oven for 15 minutes. If you want your cheese to be browner, you could, broil it on low for like a minute. So this is what it looks like here. So this is your cheesy sausage Hashbrown casserole.